Now, for everyone's understanding, I think that after this video is recorded, might be the finale of Pokemon Violet. And if that is the case, then for one thing, I'm pretty sad about it. And for another thing, it's mainly, well, it's not really much of a relief kind of deal, but mainly just that I'm sad about it ending because one thing it was what I was hoping it would be, which was that it lasted 50. It lasted over 50 videos, and although I said that I wanted this LP to last at least 60 videos, it still was pretty satisfactory with how it ended. So, last time in Pokemon Violet was one of the shortest videos we've ever done. We battled 3 legendary Pokemon and reported them to the history teacher, Mrs. something that I don't remember. I love this theme so much. Might as well look at it again. Figured that was enough there. I freaking love that theme. Now that I know that was actually there the whole time. Anyways, turning down my audio, I'm going to discuss what we are going to do in this video. Funny that I was doing this theme despite the fact that we're at the Pokemon Center. So, last time in Pokemon Violet, as you all have known, and yes, my new team is all trained up, and I'm actually thinking of having Zard join us for the last 2 gym leaders that we are going to be facing. But we have defeated 3 legendary Pokemon by capturing them. And those 3 legendary Pokemon are all named. Their original names, this one's not one of them. Whoops. Sablezard is Jian-Pao, and its Terra type would be Dark type. But the 3 other legendary Pokemon we've caught were Bolor, the Tinglu. I named it Bolor because of it being a bear with a bowl on its head. Chiyu, a bunch of beads mixed together, and I named it Goldie. But pretty much named this because it looks like a goldfish, but there's also a lot of beads around it. And then Wo-Chien, the snail Pokemon that I called it Snelling, because it felt accurate for it being a snail and all that, for it looking like a snail Pokemon. Sort of funny that, and it has lowered speed nature, and yet its speed is actually not that bad. So it says, for every one of these guys' abilities, the Sword of Ruin lowers the defensive stats of everyone but itself. Bolor, Vessel of Ruin, lowers every special attack stat. Beads of Ruin lowers all special defense stats. And Tablets of Ruin lowers all of the attack stats. So, mainly, that's pretty much it. So, now we are discussing what we are going to do in this video. I'm going to battle the 2 gym leaders and see what happens afterward. My team is well trained, and the first gym leader we are facing is the Psychic Gym Leader, because she was supposed to be apparently the 3rd strongest gym leader, but I faced off against the Spooky Rapper first, which was why I did that kind of deal. Not knowing that I was supposed to go to this place for the third strongest gym, it doesn't make any sense that the only place that you need to climb up the mountain for is actually for the final Team Star leader. But anyways, we are going to battle the gym leader with my Pokemon. And I'm not gonna save. I've trained my Pokemon up to a certain level, and Red is still level 60, so I had him hold the lucky egg still because of that. But Zard is going to be my official team member. Because that was what I was originally going to do. Mainly, the next video is going to go over everything else that I have a feeling is missing. Oh, if it isn't Omega, it's been too long. Well said. Your beauty has become even more refined since the last time we met. You're too kind. Yours as well, Tulip. Who taught you the art of flattery? Is it my young friend all grown up now? So, you're here in place of Geeta, are you? Just between you and me, I'm not exactly her biggest fan. That bewitching aura of hers overlaps too much with my own style. So it may be for the best that she sent someone else for the job. With you, I feel like I can really give this battle all I got. Without further ado, are you ready to pursue quintessential beauty together? I didn't know how to say that word, so then I figured it out. Oh, wonderful. Let's head to Battle Court. Yet again needing to raise my audio volume. This video might be a little bit short as well, but I don't know for sure yet. The rush of acceleration before battle. Every cell in my body is humming with excitement. Having a totally amazing opponent such as yourself makes the feeling even more powerful. You know what? I'm really happy right now. A diamond in the rough that I helped to polish is now sparkling as brilliant as the finest of gems. Seeing others working so hard allows me to work hard myself and never shed a tear. And now it's raining. Sadness is not in my vocabulary after all. The closest emotion I allow is the beauty of surprise. Allow me to teach you how to do true emotional spectrum practice. You would wish that she was a fairy gym leader instead. Look at those wings. Her first Pokemon is Farigiraf, and I'm going with Zard. I was gonna say quote unquote Zard. You want to know my secret to my beauty? I'll enroll you in my finest. I can't say that. So I can't read that fast. Okay. It would involve me stammering so many times. Funnily enough, I still haven't thought of giving my Zoroark the electric typing. Yeah! Brick Break won't do it. So I'm just gonna Night Daze again. Perfect. It fell for the fact that it's Zard. Gallade is next. You gotta no, Gallade is fighting type as well. So I'm not gonna do that. Then my next Pokemon is Axel, since he is the better. He's more of a strong student. Gallade. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Dragon Dance, except for that won't work. So I'm just going to Dragon Pulse. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna use Dread because of it being all caught up with it using close combat, and then I'm going to use I'm not gonna use Cross Chop. I'm nuts! Oh, it knew exactly what I was doing. Rage Fist. Bang! So far so good. Gardevoir, fairy typing. This I'm going to send in Gradio. Or Jade. Nah, Gradio's better. He's the only Pokemon I have that can withstand fairy typings. That's the only unfortunate thing is that because of my goal to become a Dragon type gym leader, I have made to be careful with my Pokemon. Heavy Slam. I'm pretty sure she's a bit lighter. She is a bit lighter. I can't recover, unfortunately. So I am gonna have to hope that she doesn't do Moonblast. And if she does do Moonblast, I'm hoping that Dread can hang on. Good, I'm faster. I swear his looks just look like Dreadcon. I love it so much. Espathra. I know what that is. An ostrich Pokemon. Red is coming back in. And I'm hoping that Night Days will lower this one's accuracy so that I'd be able to do something. So far, things are not looking that bad. Ah! I sort of figured it had a fairy type move, but I was hopeful that it would do a lot. Unfortunately, it did do a lot. Well, it's time for Zard. Love that we're battling here at night. For Zard, I'm going to use Power Gem. I was very certain that he was faster, and I'm glad that he is. Now, for my final Pokemon, I'm going to Terrastallize Jane and use Glaive Rush. And if that doesn't work, then I'm going to use Dread and finish her off by using Rage Fist. I'm shook, and not in a good way. Unpleasant surprises are not good for my skin. Terrastallize. She turns into a dark type by Terrastallization? Well, that's not a good thing then. Darn it. I'm just gonna have to do it. Come here, my little forges. It's time for a skin cleanse. You'll become a new you. I'm so glad that Glaive Rush is not a rechargeable move. It's more like a risky move to use it already. And I'm using it already, hoping that it does significant damage. If it even crits, that would actually shake me a lot. Let's see what it does. Perfect. Crunch. That's it. We won. That wasn't necessarily easy. That wasn't necessarily easy. If Florges would have used Moonblast there, it would have been a pretty tough challenge. Notice my mons fainted, but that was because I was being careful. A shocking blow up, to be sure. I'd say. You're the total package. I expected no less. UT strength, you've got it all. You know, in my line of work, people who lack talent in one area or the other often fade away quickly, never to be heard of again. Met with all kinds of setbacks, they fall into corruption in their desperation and end up even more miserable than the mundane. It would be better for those people if they never had even the slightest bit of talent to begin with. Don't fade away, Omega. I just want to see how far your talent can give. This can be a promise between us. I hope you won't break it. You did splendidly today. Thank you for everything. That was honestly, even though not that bad of a gym battle, but also it used up a lot of my conscience. Meaning I was being cautious, but also I was like very hopeful most of the time. So now we are going to the final gym battle, which is in Glaciado. This one's gonna be really hard. I'm gonna say that because he was supposed to be the toughest gym leader. This is gonna be a really hard one, and this is the final challenge. And then we are going to the academy because I'm certain that after you defeat every gym leader, then Gita would need to meet you again. Now, how many trainers did I beat here? I think I only beat like 3. Oh, I was definitely wrong. Blizzard. I want to heal. Keeping my Pokemon as is, but the unfortunate thing is, only 3 of my Pokemon have the advantage against these Pokemon. Because otherwise I would have to risk it all in this gym battle. Red, being a dark type, I would have to hope that I'd turn into some sort of Pokemon with reasonable capability. Not gonna turn into Dread though. I'm gonna have Gradio be the bottom so that they would think that it is Gradio. And why I'm doing that instead of turning into a Dragon type is because they have Blizzard. So I want them to try to not use an Ice type move on me. Why not? Huh? I recognize you. You here to hit the slopes? I don't recall the snow being too good today. I'm here for a battle. Ah, for real? I've got something important to be dealing with in a bit, you know. Talking to him about Gita. Oh, I see. You're here to cover for Gita. So your dream came true. You're champion rank now. You must be so happy. Oh, my bad. That sounded a lot more sarcastic than I had intended. Don't get me wrong. I really think it's amazing. Just, it's complicated for me. That's all. Anyway, you've come to test my skills, right? Let's just get this over with. Sure. This guy's actually... It's very sad to know about what actually happened that made him this way. It's even more surprising to me that that's a guy, not a girl, because of his hair design. That makes him look like a girl more than a guy. We best hope it's not snowing. Well, I already checked. It's not snowing. Even if it was, I am using my new team first, and then a few of my older team. The weather's in your favor today. I guess the snowy mountain decided to be kind. These league mandated inspections happen a few times a year. Wait, so he does say something different. If the weather's snowing, then I think he's gonna be like, "You're gonna regret battling me." But oh, now it starts snowing. These league mandated inspections happen a few times a year. If we don't show we're up for the job, we'll lose our positions as gym leaders. Gita always says it's just a formality, but I've already had to give up on being pro snowboarder. If she takes away the talents I still have to show, then we'll be left. Sorry, didn't mean to bring the temperature down. It's simple enough, really. All I need to do is make sure the power of my Pokemon chills you to the bone. He's the last gym leader. So we'll see what he has for us. Frostmoth is first. Which is honestly very unfortunate. It's bug type. So we have to hope that he doesn't go for a bug type move. Conditions are alright, I guess. Good enough to defeat you anyway. Night Days to hopefully lower his accuracy. Never works in my freaking favor! Come on! I knew it. I warned you. Wow! I'm just getting started. Gradio's actual motive. Hoping that Blizzard misses. Wait, I don't think it misses when it's a blizzard. Or when it's snowing. I'm trying to press down twice, it didn't let me. I'm using Revive. Gosh darn. I'm gonna hope that Heavy Slam, well, Heavy Slam won't miss, but Stone Edge is quite effective. I'm gonna use Heavy Slam. Gosh darn it! Dread's turn. Not reviving Gradio yet. Gonna use Rage Fist. As I figured. Oh, now it's blizzarding out there. So now it's even worse. Keeping things as are. The Titan is his next Pokemon. I think Jane is better for this scenario. Body Press could do a lot of damage. Because checking out her moves. Really wish you could see her moves. Oh wow. Wish you could see her moves, but you can't. But Body Press is a better move out there. But also she's not faster, so that's an issue. I think the heavier the mon is than the opponent, the more damage it does. But originally, it's 80 power. Oh, the higher the user's defense stat, the greater the move deals. Let's see how much damage this does. Oh, perfect! Perfect. It's no longer blizzarding. Now I get to revive. I'm not going to use an action vibe, I'm just going to revive. I feel like Glaive Rush, but I'm going to first Crunch to hopefully lower the defense stat. Yeah, I feel like one more will do it. Now I'm going to use a max potion by emergency. I have barely any of these left. Ice Shard, that's a priority. Now I'm gonna Glaive Rush. Gone! Beartic is his next Pokemon. I am gonna switch. And who I'm going to use is not Gradio, but Axel, no. Because Guillotine won't work. I'm gonna use Dread and hope that Cross Chop hits. Because if it doesn't hit, then I have to use Rage Fist. Since I'm certain that this guy, meaning Dread, is faster. Perfect! That's what I wanted. Thank you, Dread. Weavile. Gotta keep in my mind. Because Cross Chop is quite effective. It's exerting its pressure. I figured it was faster. Ah! That crit mattered. I have a feeling it mattered. Heavily mattered. No! Oh darn it, how's Zard... Oh. Well, I think I have a bigger disadvantage now that Zard is in my pick. Jane is the best. Ah! This is gonna deal double damage. Gonna use Body Press. I did it! Ah! I forgot his last Pokemon, Altaria. I'm gonna switch Pokemon. Dread is no longer being revived, sadly. Altaria is Dragon type. It knows Ice Beam. So I'm thinking the best Pokemon I should go to is either Red, Axel, or Gradio. Axel because, although it turns into an Ice type, I feel like if I use Dragon Pulse, it will deal enough damage, and then I'll use Gradio and Terrastallize him into a Rock type and use Stone Edge and hope that it hits. So I'm gonna use Axel and hope that he does enough. The Blizzard's no longer there, thankfully. I won't let things heat up any further. Time to bring the Deep Freeze. After this gym challenge, I'm going to terrestrialize my Pokemon into certain typings that I want them to be. Annihilate, I'm thinking of terrestrializing him into... I actually don't know. For one thing, Dragon because of Outrage. But for another thing, just keeping it as is because fighting types are really good. But also I feel like normal type because of... What if they do like a Ghost type Pokemon? That'd be better. Let it freeze, let it snow, let it pile on top of us. This is very tense. Even more tense now I'm using a Dragon type for this. Oh, darn me. I'm gonna have to sack him on. Jane is the best here. Because I could use Body Press first and then use Glaive Rush to finish it. So unfortunately, unless it misses, which there is no way that it will miss because Dragon Pulse never misses. Well, used to be the case. I'm going to revive by Max Revive Dread. And then I'm going to... Ow! it proved to me that it will be a considerable challenge. I'm going to use Jane, and I'm going to heal her with a full restore. And then after that, I'm going to... What? Ah, I chose the wrong line! Thank you, Jane. You helped me so much. I'm so happy. Are you kidding me? Because of my idiocy, I think I just lost. I was trying to full restore Jane, and instead I used a revive, thinking that the bag went back to the top. Oh, thank goodness he missed. Never forgiving myself, though, for the miss that happened. Don't mind the barking. I feel so idiotic, but I'm so glad we won. Lucia has been defeated. Your burning passion. I kind of like it, to be honest. Man, Gita must really have it out for me, sending someone who there's no way I can beat. I did some stupid things, so I'm surprised that I'm surprised you're saying that. That's sort lightly rhetorical, though. Still, no regrets on my part. I gave it everything I had. I hit you full force, and I lost anyway. It made me feel frustrated. It makes me want to become stronger as a gym leader, put more of myself into it. I thought my passion had frozen over, but you've rekindled it for me. Thanks, Omega. I won't lose next time, you'll see. Try not to catch a cold on your way down the mountain, eh? That was it. Nimona. Hello. Am I speaking to Champion Omega? This is Gita. How is your inspection of the gyms going? I'm done with them all. How did you get my number? No, I'm not going to ask that question. You've done a wonderful job. Thank you. I was informed by each of the gym leaders that you stopped by to see them. I knew giving you this task was the right decision, Champion Omega. All of them seemed quite happy for the opportunity to battle you. Now I would like to inspection report from you in person. Join me at the academy in the entrance hall. I will be waiting for you there. I feel so dumb. Jane hung in there for me, but I didn't full restore because I was an idiot to think that the items went back to the top. I'm gonna actually fly to the Pokemon Center at the academy, hoping that she doesn't stop me. I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to heal first. And I'm thinking Jane will be.
Yeah, I mean they have it really bad.
Thinking Jane will be the best out there. I'm hoping she doesn't hate me after what I've done. Because I swear I was trying to full restore, but my brain was having a malfunction. But Red did really well out there. Despite his level, he did really well. And there's still more to it. Dread is officially a well caught up Pokemon. So now we are heading up to the main source. Heading towards the main academy. And I'm going to walk to the big studio itself. I'm thinking Gita will be right around here. It looks so cool. Zard is gonna be with us. Let's see what happens. And I'm also going to save. Let's see what happens. Because for one thing, I know that there's going to be a tournament. So we shall see what all there is to come. I'm gonna turn up to here. There she is. Oh, we can just talk to her at any time. So I'm gonna save first and then we will get underway. Good day, Champion Omega. Now tell me, what do you think of our entrance hall? Do you enjoy being surrounded by books? Not really my thing, I gotta be rightfully honest there. But because I love to be honest, I actually think it looks really cool. So I'm gonna say this option. That's good to hear. It was renovated a few years ago, and I was the one who came up with the new design. But more importantly, I would very much like to hear your report on the gym leaders. Ah, now that I think about it, this location is perhaps a little too public. Do you know of anywhere quiet where we might be able to discuss things a bit more discreetly? Do I have to choose, or is she... Okay. I'm going in my dorm. And now she is looking at the dorm room. So this is the dorm room where you live. I wonder, is this room what helped nurture your potential as a champion? Not really, but I am going to say yes. Ah, wait, I remember now. You only recently moved into the dormitory. In the near future, perhaps I'll pay your family's home a visit, if I may. Anyway, let us get to the topic at hand. I should have just said no, because that was the honest answer. I was just saying yes, thinking that she would choose differently. But really, I have not been in my dorm room at all. It was only like... I've only went to the dorm room after I beat the league and all that. But I didn't really come here that often. Anyway, let us get to the topic at hand. I would very much like to hear your report now that you've inspected the gym leaders. Tell me, which gym leader did you feel was the easiest to face in battle? I'm gonna be honest here, Tulip was actually the easiest. Tulip, I would have to agree. Which gym leader left the strongest impression on you? Grusha. Grusha, you say? Then, which gym leader did give you the most trouble during battle? I don't remember! Guess darn it! I'm pretty surprised they're choosing the order of gym leaders I've faced. Who gave me the most trouble? It wasn't Larry. Rhyme was fine, because it was double battle. I don't know. Iona was fun. She was very fun. Kofu, he was one of the tougher ones. I don't know. I can't say none of them. It's hard to choose because Tulip was easy. Rhyme was great with the double battle. Grusha was tough, but he didn't give me the most trouble. Larry was surprisingly tough. Iona was fun. Kofu was... I'm gonna say Kofu. Even though he really didn't give me all the trouble. Brassius, I feel like I could say him. I don't know. I'm hoping that she doesn't do anything bad to him. Katie was fine. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, her bug-type Pokemon did did become super tough at some point, so I am going to just say Katie. Ah, Katie. Next is the last, most important question. Which gym leader did you like the most? Iono, no doubt. Oh, Iono. I really loved Iono. She was a really fun streamer battler. Those are all the questions I have. Thank you very much for your help on this. I love Iono. She's one of the. She's even though she seems like a creepy sort of person, to me she was actually really fun to battle. Because she is a streamer for one thing, and because she is electrifying. So that's why I chose her. Those are all the questions I have. Thank you very much for your help on this. Your perspective was fascinating, Champion Omega. I have no doubt that it will assist me when running the organization. Please accept this as thanks. King's Rock. It also involves Slowbro to Slowking. Thanks to you, my schedule has cleared up quite significantly. So I will most definitely be joining the tournament we discussed in the director's office. I'm sure Champion Nimona will be pleased too. Well, thanks for letting me visit. I should get back to work now. You must be tired. I suggest you take it easy for the rest of the day. So I'm guessing I'm sleeping on my bed before we go onward. That's what I will do. One week later. I knew it! Thanks to Nimona's pushing and a bit of cooperation from the Pokemon League, the day finally arrived for the great Pokemon battle competition to be held. I knew that we had to sleep on our bed. I'm betting a lot of people probably knew that. Go figure, I had to take one step forward. Hey Omega. I'm so glad we just managed to get everything ready for the Academy Ace Tournament. Oh yeah, that's what we decided to officially name the tournament. It's a good name, right? I should have just ended this here, but if anything, this might be a 2-for-1. It's a good name, right? Fitting? Memorable? But when Narvin went and said we should call it the School Battle Brawl, that would have been a fun name. And then even Director Clavel got into calling it that. So now I'm just like, ah! Anyway, how you feeling, Omega? In the mindset to do some winning? Sure. Guessing we're going to the battle yard. There's that enthusiasm. Show us what a champion's made of. It's so cool that La Primera is gonna make a guest appearance, thanks to your hard work. I wish I didn't have my hands full with all the behind-the-scenes admin stuff. Sorry. I won't even get to do any battling myself. I'll seize a chance to do some objective research into what makes you so good. Anyway, let's get going. I'll meet you at the front desk in the entrance hall. No stalling. Yep, I'm going to end it here. Because quite surprisingly, for one thing, this is not going to be edited. And for another thing, I managed to record this in a really plentiful amount of time. So I am going to just end it here, and the next video might be the finale. If not the next video, then the video afterward. Funnily enough, it was almost the amount of videos I recorded that I was hoping to record. So, thank you all again, and I'm hoping you guys enjoyed it. See you guys in what might be the finale, and if it's not the finale, then that meant that I decided to do another thing first. We shall see, dependent on how long the tournament lasts. And this time I'll be careful with the audio. Here!